All right, so for me, the director I chose that would be perfect for a DMC movie in 2019 is Guillermo del Toro.
Why did I know that? I could have taken a shot in the dark guess. I feel like I could have called that too.
Yeah, so it's obviously not a surprising choice, but obviously he's most well known for Blade 2, Hellboy, Hellboy 2, Pacific Rim, Crimson Peak, The Shape of Water, and Pan's Labyrinth. And he was also
He does make weird looking shit cool. So yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he'd be real good with like the monster designs and shit, the special effects. He's very practical.
Yeah, and he was supposed to do the Hobbit films as well, before Peter Jackson came on board.
Thank you, Peter Jackson. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Honestly, I would have liked to see Guillermo's version of the Hobbit films, since I wasn't such a big fan of the Hobbit 3. But hey, it is what it is. All right, so I also want to get this is a excerpt from Wikipedia. Um, Del Toro's work has been characterized by a strong connection to fairy tales and horror, with an effort to infuse visual or poetic beauty in the grotesque. He has a he has had a lifelong fascination with monsters, which he considers symbols of great power. He is also known for his use of insectile and religious imagery. The themes of Catholicism and celebrating imperfection, underworld, clockwork motifs, practical special effects are what he's known for. So yeah, with all that, and obviously he's made a Best Picture film with The Shape of Water. He's done Hellboy films, the older Hellboy films, which a lot of people love. So I think this makes perfect sense. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna have to ask it. You know what the Shape of Water was about, right?
Yeah, it's about the fish and the girl.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm about to say. All right.
But it did win Best Picture.
Hang on. Here's the thing: The Shape of Water doesn't scream like when you're listening to the director and what they've done before. Like you don't want to hear The Shape of Water from a DFC movie. Well, no, Hellboy fits. He did Hellboy, and that'll instill enough faith. That'll instill enough faith because he did that.
And Blade 2.
Yep, see, that too. Oh, yeah, he can do it. I have faith in him for that.
Yeah, and have you guys seen his film Crimson Peak?
I have seen the special effects of it because of college.
Okay, yeah, so I think that film is very underrated. It's a gothic romance film, and just the environment, the scenery, it works so well for a DMC movie. So when I was going through like who should direct this movie, there's only one name that came to mind, and it's Guillermo del Toro. So, and obviously with what I mentioned from his Wikipedia page, like he loves monsters, he loves the symbolisms of religious imagery, insectile. This makes perfect sense to me. And he's a good director. He's a really, really good director. He doesn't have a lot of bad films, if any.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay, I'll go for it.
And hey, I mean, you could say what you want about Shape of Water. It still did win Best Picture. I have not seen it. I do want to see it. I've been trying to watch it, but
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. It had a book that came out before the movie, and my God, that book is even weirder than the movie.
Oh.
So the fact it won anything is ridiculous.
All right, and who do you guys have for director?
You want to take it? I'll take it because I feel like I'm gonna have to sell mine. So the director that I chose
Michael
was
Bay.
Quentin Tarantino.
What?
Yeah. Actually, no. You don't have to do any selling. I'm fine with that.
What?
See. I knew that you would get it, Hunter. I knew. Mr. Cool. Here is what I have to say. This is wheelhouse. I'm not mad. Now you would have to, the only thing about picking Tarantino is you'd have to get him away from his trappings of it being shot in weird millimeter lenses and making it sound like a western, but other than that, you'd be all right. And some of the shooting it. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll give you that.
But
I will give you
he
that.
uses his in the franchise that's all about style. He brings his own unique style to the table that I feel like it would clash with what was going on the screen. He would have to dial himself back a lot.
That is something that I thought of, but at the same time, I'm like, Devil May Cry is all about being over the top and shit. So I thought of someone who could do over the top really well. That wasn't Michael. I didn't want to go Michael Bay because he's a whole different kind of over the top. A very bad.
It depends on what you would put him in, so I'm not mad.
Okay,
If you would have said Bay, I would have been like, okay, whatever.
Okay, look, obviously Tarantino is a great director, but man, I just can't, like, this isn't the right fit. Like, I don't think this is the right fit at all.
You have not seen enough Tarantino films.
No, you have not, my friend.
Just the thought of him handling these characters, especially in a fantasy type of world, man, I don't know. A lot of his stuff, this will be so different than anything he's done before.
I mean, guess I know.
Not really. I mean, think about it. All this would be is like Kill Bill, but with a bigger budget. This is all this would be.
Does he have anything with demons and, all that?
He doesn't have to. If you're a good action director, you can work with what you have. Because action movies tend to have all that fantasy stuff those films do and more.
It's all about blocking and knowing how a scene should go and how to make it pop. And Tarantino knows how to make things pop.
That's true. Yeah, but man, okay, I did not expect that. That would be more of a joke answer, but no, you're actually going with Tarantino.
Damn right. You're gonna say a lot of my answers are gonna be like, these are joke answers, right? Nope.
Nope.
I mean, I am excited for his upcoming Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So, yeah, like, he's a fantastic director. I personally don't see him as a fit, but he's a good director, so he will probably.
No, then you're gonna hate my choices then.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay, and Hunter, who do you have for a director?
For director, I have two choices.
Okay.
I have John Woo for my first choice. Director of films like Bulletproof Monk and Hard Boiled. And I have Keanu Reeves, because he did Man of Tai Chi and he knows action from the John Wick films.
Damn. You want you want Keanu Reeves to direct it?
Keanu Reeves directed Man of Tai Chi, and that is a damn good martial arts film. You can't argue that.
I've never seen it, but
I've never seen it
my
too.
God, you're missing out. You both are missing out.
Hang on. Here's the thing. I could trust Keanu to direct it
can you?
just purely based off of his history with all the movies that he's been in. I think he would be able to do. I think he would have learned something.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's okay. The thing with Keanu is that he's still an unproven director. He's had one film, and a lot of people haven't seen it.
No, Man of Tai Chi did really, really freaking well, dude. Especially in overseas markets, it did really well.
Okay, yeah, overseas, yeah, maybe, but yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at just the poster for it. It looks good.
Yeah, watch the scenes on YouTube, man. Watch a fight on YouTube real quick. I'm gonna pull up footage for you guys, okay?
This is where the footage is gonna be playing.
Yeah, just for anyone like listening in at home and hasn't seen this movie, do yourself a favor and watch some fights in this movie. It's freaking amazing.
Honestly, I expected someone to pick Keanu Reeves as Dante, not him to direct the film.
Well, honestly, I could have picked him as Dante, but the thing about it is, like, he could have sold the movie on name recognition, which is cool, but the thing is, he looks better in black than he does white.
It looks real good in black.
Yeah. Now, if we were going for the EX color, oh, hell yeah. If we were going to to shoot the movie that way, then yeah, he's my first choice. But we're not.
Yeah. Okay. So your other choice is John Woo.
Yep.
John Woo is a real strong choice. That one doesn't even need defending.
Yeah.
Okay. Can someone remind me of some of John Woo's recent films?
Okay. All right. He doesn't have anything recently. He's still directing, but he hasn't done anything recently. I'm going to tell you, he did a lot of films back in his heyday with a lot of characters using dual pistols and slow motion effects and real stylish over the top shit. And he also had a game called Stranglehold on the original Xbox. And that game, oh my god, if Dante was a normal guy, he'd be like that.
Here, let me read off some of these titles.
Yeah.
Face Off, Mission Impossible 2, Manhunt was more of his recent one. Let's see.
Did you do a
Broken
Fast and Furious
Arrow,
film?
A Better Tomorrow
Wind Talkers,
2.
Reign of Assassins.
Reign of Assassins looks good. See, you just have to take, if you see all of the movies, that is just from the fucking the cover art. It's like, yeah, the man knows.
The man's even directed anime. He directed Appleseed Ex Machina of Crying
Oh my
Out Loud.
god,
That was
there you
2007.
go.
Yeah, and Bulletproof Monk is probably one of his better projects.
Twin Dragons, oh my god. Jackie Jackie Chan.
Yeah, the man is an action god, and if you're gonna watch anything from him, watch Better Tomorrow and Hard Boiled. He also did Face Off, but I didn't like Face Off that much.
I thought Face Off was alright.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I just decided to go with proven action director, because he's the first choice for this.
Yeah, he's definitely, for me, he's definitely a better choice than Keanu Reeves because he's a more proven director. We know what he can do. So, yeah, because to me, Keanu Reeves is still unproven
How dare you disrespect Keanu Reeves?
as a director.
Well, I mean, my whole thing about Keanu is, though, Keanu would probably know the best way to do these scenes, because I guarantee you the John Wick franchise isn't stopping, until people don't want any. He already said he'll play John Wick the rest of his damn life if people want him to. And by the time he finishes it, he finishes all these movies, he would be the perfect guy. Because he's fought in every manner of combat. He's even a physically trained fighter.
Yeah,
Point for all of his movies.
Here's the thing.
If you've seen Keanu in actual action going through an obstacle course, it's damn.
If one of you guys actually chose Keanu as Dante, like, I would completely understand that. That makes sense. But him directing it, that's a whole nother thing. That's completely different. That's why I was, I do like your other choice with John Woo. I think that's a better choice. But, yeah, I don't know about Keanu as a director.
See, I'm the one that has to do the hard sell here. You didn't have to sell anything.
No, I haven't sell him on Quentin.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also,
Actually, if anything, you and I both had to sell Mr. Cool on our decisions.
Guillermo
That's a good point.
del Toro is in Death Stranding, so he's no stranger to the video game world. So
he was gonna do Silent Hills.
yeah. Oh yeah. So let's move on. So, all right. So the director for me was Guillermo del Toro. For Fallen, it's Quentin Tarantino, and for Hunter, do you have a choice between them two?
I'll just go with John Woo because it seems to be the one you like.
All right, and you go with John Woo.